The Elder Scrolls Online. When this was first announced, I was a bit scared because they're jumping from this single player to MMO. And for me, it was too soon. I wanted more of the just single player in all the other provinces of Tamriel. Yeah, that's what it's called. And then you could eventually have an MMO. But for me, it was too soon. And this all happened right after Skyrim, the wild popularity of it. And I'm still kind of right. Because everything in the MMO seems like it's just coming from Skyrim, not Elder Scrolls. Think of it more of Skyrim Online. Mainly because of the UI. It's just everything is straight up from Skyrim. The compass on the top, the objective markers, the menus. And I would have liked more if you could just customize it, like having more from Oblivion. To me, any good MMO should be able to help me forget that I'm playing an MMO. But that kind of goes away with all of the quests and the walking around. It just turns into a walking simulator. With Skyrim, there was always unique quests. It would always do something new. But with this, in Skyrim, the only closest MMO quest that I can think of is a woman. She wants you to collect her bear pelts. Pleo pets? What? Bear pelts. And she just says, kill 5 of them. And it's not even a quest, it was a side activity. Now, with Elder Scrolls Online, there's the single player quest. And that does seem very interesting to me. I mean, after you meet the prophet, he tells you that the game starts there, where he says, you need to find these 5 people to save the world. It seemed very interesting. But to pay $15 a month for it, that seems a little too much. We have more quests. There was another quest. It seemed pretty funny. I mean, there was a woman that thought she was a rat. But still, it was an MMO thing. I mean, we weren't just randomly exploring and you come across it. It was like designed to be there, and you find all these other people there. It just didn't feel unique. And you're in a single player, and it's jumping into an MMO. Mainly because there's a lot of lore in the Elder Scrolls, so naturally they could go into an MMO. And there are some callbacks to some really good stuff that I enjoyed, mainly from Oblivion. I liked Star Wars The Old Republic, mainly when it went free to play. That's when I really started liking it. It helped me forget that I was playing an MMO. But with this, it doesn't. I kind of just feel a little bored. There's not that much, but still, a little bit. Another thing is the PvP. I'm not that much of an MMO player, but I like the Star Wars The Old Republic PvP. It just lasts like 20 minutes, and it's fun. Hutball, I like that. But this, it has that Guild Wars PvP where it lasts for days. It's just like, that is, I guess, an MMO thing where it can last for days. I mean, you are paying money per month, so I guess you'll be playing it for months. And I do like that mass scale where you're like siege weapons going after the walls, but granted, whenever I was playing it was stress testing, so didn't really took a few minutes setting up a siege weapon, but it didn't really happen. And there are some good things. There is Nirnroot. I can recognize that hum anywhere. And Elder Scrolls Online breaks one of the first rules, to me anyway, of any Elder Scrolls game, and that is exploration. In any of them, I would just pick a direction and go there. Just there's a mountain, I see something in the distance, I would go over there and discover whatever. A new quest, an item, anything. But MMOs are not sandbox games. You have to stay in a designated area. If you wander out of there, you'll die to very overpowered enemies because they're just so much higher level than you are. And there's some pretty cool stuff to stumble across. You look up in the sky and there's giant blue gates swirling. Apparently the Daedric princes are really into their gates. I am a huge fan of Elder Scrolls, but with this, not so much. And I think the main downfall for this is going to be the $15 per month. It's just this day and age, it's going to go free to play. They're not going to get as many subscribers as they want. And why not? You don't have to have it free to play. Just have it like $2 a month, or just have it a retail game. You pay $50, $60, and there you go. You have it. And have some microtransactions. Just Dota 2 or League of Legends or Path of Exile. I mean, you don't have to pay in order to have better gear, be a better player. It's just cosmetic changes. I guess Path of Exile is a really good example because it's all free to play, and you could pay money for stuff, but it's not to amplify your play style. It's just cosmetic changes. There's also that DLC coming out soon. Should play that soon. I would play a lot of this, mainly for the story, because I'm very interested in it. But to pay $15 per month, I can't do that. And now that the whole beta's over, eager to see what ZeniMax is going to do now. So, ZeniMax, I'm eager to see. Farewell.